Hello, and welcome back to Puzzle Wednesdays. I'm LJ Bray, my pronouns are they, them, and we are jumping back into All Dream Long, a Flower Storm, a free little game that I found on Steam that has turned out to be just an absolute delight and is stunningly beautiful. I see Big Hatty's already here. How's your week been, Big Hattie? I noticed that you said you weren't streaming yesterday or today because your lips are messed up. But I assume that means that you don't have the kids anymore. If you're going back to streaming. How was all of that been? Having the kids for, was it 2 weeks in a row? Just this week? So it's back to 1 week on, 1 week off from here on out? It was alright as you were prepared for it? That's good to hear. It's good to hear. Alright, let's get into this. Continue. Here we go, and we just entered a new world. Let me just move the game around a bit to see how much space I'm taking up. Do I need to be smaller? Shout out if I'm covering up any of the text or anything. I need to be smaller or the microphone sounds crackly. I've had problems with it recently. We also have a bunch of new commands if you want to type in commands. We're now getting quite a few commands there. I have started removing some of the lesser used ones, or some of the commands are now randomized commands within randomized commands. I'm hoping that one day I'll be able to connect them all together in some big randomized chain reaction, so that if anyone ever uses one command, it'll just go off in an infinite loop. Until either I quit the stream or the stream just crashes under the strain of it all. Yeah, we were in a strange new world. The air is filled with boisterous chatter. Lively people surround us on all sides. I haven't seen anywhere like this in a long time. I'd almost forgotten how it feels. For a second, I wonder if I'm awake. But the strange sight that greets me when I open my eyes assures me that I'm still dreaming. Now, if you don't remember, we've been wandering through our dreams with a girl called Baku, who apparently eats dreams. A Baku, of course, is a monster. Well, a creature, a yokai maybe, from Japanese mythology that was conflated with descriptions of pandas from the Chinese continent. And somehow got that confused with tapirs. So they're kind of tapir-like. If you don't know what a tapir is, they're the elephant pigs. Hi, my god, I just drew a blank on what I normally call you on the streams. Hi, Glacy. How have you been? Good to see you back in here. I know you've had quite an eventful. How long was break with you? 2 weeks, was it? Gloopy? I can just call you Gloop? No, that would be too confusing, because then I get you confused with Magoop. I'll call you Glacy. Or Lupus. Or 12. I'll call you 12. She was here for 3 weeks, was it? Wow. That's quite a stay. And I take it she's back home now? Safe and sound? After some of that drama? But yeah, it's good to have you back here on the stream. We are, as I said, we're playing All Dream Long, a Flower Storm, where we're going through dreams with a girl called Baku, who, I don't know, I guess is going to eat these dreams? I don't know, she hasn't done anything too bad so far. Been rather helpful. Yes, she's safe and currently helping you schedule your flight there. Okay. Gosh, you guys. Becoming inseparable now. 3 weeks together, and then now you're going over there, and she's coming back with you? Seems pretty serious. You crazy kids. Oh, a maid. Welcome to the Upside Down Cafe. The cafe where everything's upside down. Pretty self-explanatory. Come in and take a seat wherever you like. I've never been to a cafe before. It's very stylish. fact, that waitress looked darling. What is it about her that makes her so cute? I know, it's her apron. This is Baku. This is the girl that we've been following through our dreams. I guess this is her standing over there, Baku. See how the ribbon on it flutters? Doesn't she look heavenly? Not to mention, she smells transcendent. Baku, please don't eat her. Baku has a tendency to eat anything that we find because, like, it's part of the dream, so it tastes good to her. Baku is sniffing the air like a hound. I don't think she's ever had coffee before. Oh, look, Scholar. Is that a door there behind you? Baku jiggles the handle, but the door stays firmly closed. Strange that it says, come and go as you please, on it when it's locked. Do we need a password or a code of some sort? I'd try asking that waitress if I was you. Alright, and now this is the main gameplay. Am I covering up too much? No, I'm not covering up too much. You can see the waitress there. So we need to find codes to get through the door to continue on through the dreams. We also want to find, if we look at the items, so each line is, oh wait, no, those first 2 lines are the first room. I think that was the second room there, this line here. This was the 3rd room. So we must be on this line here. And it looks like we missed an item in the very first room. Now I believe that there are multiple endings to this, so I'm assuming that not getting all the items is going to force us into one of the lesser endings. So we're going to have to go back and play that first room again at some point to get the true ending. But yeah, let's start clicking around and picking stuff up. A photograph is lying on the floor. Despite being visibly old, it doesn't look too beat up. Its owner must cherish it for it to be so well taken care of. You think that this picture is well taken care of? Someone's clearly drawn on it. I take the old photo. Its face has been drawn on in black. Okay. There's a poster on the wall. I think it's supposed to be a brief history of the cafe, but I don't really get it. Okay, it says Upside Down Cafe, upside down since... Oh, I get it. 1916. Would be 9161? I bet that's important. One day, August 31st, the Upside Down Cafe closed. On that day, the poet didn't die. 4 days later, he was finally alone. 34 days after that, the risen sun fries the brain. Today, October 10th, the scholar hasn't come. Adieu, adieu, my dearest one. Yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna have to flip these things upside down, so it will be like... something like that? Or maybe read the lines from top to bottom? From bottom to bottom? From bottom to top, rather? So, okay, yeah, we'll read the poster. Yeah, read the poster. On this day, August 31st, yep. Yeah, well, we read that. Is it the same poster? Okay. I guess those posters are the same. Don't need to talk to Baku just yet. Try and collect all the items we can. Welcome. Please take a seat. Don't leave anything behind on your way out. The other day, a young man in a blue kimono left a wet seashell here. He still hasn't come back for it. Is this about a... Interesting. Welcome. Please take a seat. What here is upside down? Well, our prices for one. Pull up a chair and take a gander at everything tipped topsy-turvy. Some tell us they prefer to stay right side up, but this is how we do things here. Welcome, welcome. Take a seat, if you will. Whether you're an honest man, a liar, a dog, or a hermit in hiding from the world, do sit down. Okay. Let's check out this clock. The clock is stopped. Its hands are stuck, showing 1 o'clock. Or it would be... What is that on the clock? There. 6 is straight down. So that would be maybe 7:30, possibly. Okay, let's have a look at the door. Customers only. We need 3 numbers. Come and go as you please. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Do you dislike coffee too? The gentleman addressing me is dressed in a very dapper kimono. Ask him about the passcode. Is that what you're after? In that case, let's not chat for a while. I loathe the smell of coffee so much, I can't describe it. It's the absolute worst to drink. It's the absolute worst to drink it while smoking a pipe. But fortunately, while I'm upside down, coffee tends to spill into the mouth of my pipe and make the ashes dry. I love it when that happens. What? When you're upside down, coffee tends to spill into the mouth of your pipe. Make the ashes dry. If I were you, I'd be in a hurry to leave too. My advice is not to take your time soaking in the atmosphere here. Every time the debonair gentleman raises his coffee to sip it, it showers droplets onto my head. Yeah, I feel like everything's gonna be backwards here. Don't ask him about the passcode. I wouldn't go to the courtyard out back either. I'm not a regular at this cafe, so I've never seen the courtyard. I remember the passcode well. The number on the left isn't the month the poet didn't die, which means it's more than 5. Okay. Time to get some paper out and start writing this stuff down. Okay, so he says that on the left isn't the month the poet didn't die, which means it is the month the poet did die. So we'll put poet death and then more than 5. And finally, let's leave him alone. Okay. I'm gonna make sure they didn't do anything. Okay, who are you up here? It's so horrible eating ice cream in a cafe. I hate how boring it is. The way the ice cream is hot and spicy and doesn't melt in your mouth for ages. I know why you're talking to me. You come here all the time, don't you? I've seen your face lots of times before. My mama told me to always speak to strangers. So sure, let's have a good long talk. Hello. The girl turns away from me and goes back to eating. Don't ask her about the passcode. Passcode? That's no problem at all. Okay, I won't make an exception and tell you. I've never seen it, not once. You know, the middle number isn't either 1 or 2. I know the other numbers off by heart. Okay, so middle number is 1 or 2. If we assume that everyone is talking backwards. Don't ask anybody else. They won't have any idea. And then let's talk to her again just to leave her alone. Okay, what are you doing? What can I do for you? Ask her about the postcode. I'm just a customer. You'd think I'd know that. Anyway, I think I might have dropped an important photo somewhere around here. If you spot it, will you bring it to me? Oh. It's a photo of a precious, adorable baby. I'd appreciate it if you kept your eyes peeled for it. Well, we do have the photo. But I think we'll hold on to it for now. And she seems to be talking sense because she's right side up. So only the upside down people, maybe, speak gibberish? Don't ask her about the passcode. What? No small talk. Manners are terribly important. If you were only more polite, you'd find yourself upside down too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a disagreeable woman. I'm just fed up with the riddles people like you keep posing. I hardly fancy passing my time somewhere like this, either. I'm only here to meet my husband. He's certainly taking his time showing up. Let's not give her the photograph just yet. Okay, and who's this person over here? Oh boy. Upside down! I'm upside down! Oh god. Yesterday I was crying after I died. A child born tomorrow will be the next upside down Lord of the Manor. I was crying yesterday I was crying after I died. Yesterday I was crying after I died. The child born tomorrow will be the next upside-down lord of the manor. Good lord. I'm playing marbles because the lucky cats are boring, saying welcome all the time. Especially the middle one, who says the same thing over and over. Especially the middle one, who says the same thing over and over. That's interesting. Oh, is it 3? Or 6? Probably? Maybe the number to the right is 4. Is that the passcode? Number to the right is 4? Hard to tell, because he's speaking upside down, but he is also upside down. So is he saying backwards things? Or, like, is he saying truthful things? Sorry, I'm not 100% sure. Like, he seems to answer, he's answering our question when we don't ask about the passcode, which is what backwards people do. Hang on, let's talk to the middle cat again. Welcome, please take a seat. What here is upside down? Our price is for 1. Curious. Now the waitress. No, I can't help you with anything. Order coffee. No, please don't call me once you're ready to order. Don't order coffee. No, I can't help you. And she gives us a coffee. The waitress disappears in the kitchen. A moment later, she returns carrying coffee. Its pungent aroma makes my mouth water. It comes served with small cookies on the side. I take the coffee. Ask her about the passcode? Okay, will that be all? By no means should you call me if you need anything. Of course you're welcome to know it. That door isn't for employees only. Feel free to go in there if you like. But you didn't tell me anything. Okay. Right, I think we've clicked everything. Nothing is jumping out that we haven't clicked. Oh, hang on, there's a window over here. The windows are fitted with panels of frosted and stained glass. It's impossible to make out what lies on the other side. Same thing again. Alright. Let's talk to Baku. This cafe's fantastic. Every single thing here is mouth-watering. Let's ask if she likes cafes. Yes, definitely. Taste so many delectable flavors are wafting in the air just by this wall. Isn't it paradise? I wish I could stay here forever. Don't worry, Scholar. I promise to go with you wherever you go, and I will. In return, consider yourself stuck with me until the very end. Ask if she'll behave herself. You needn't check up on me. I'm not a child. Don't mind me. I promise to behave. Baku straightens her posture like a little girl who's been scolded by her parents. That reminds me. When I was running around earlier, when I was walking around earlier, I bumped into a pillar. It made a strange sound when I hit it. I wonder why. Interesting. Pillar made a strange sound. Oh, not what I wanted. I rap my knuckles against the pillar. My knock reverberates loudly, then echoes for a long time. The pillar almost sounds like a tuning fork. Interesting. What does that mean? The only pillar we can see, I think, counts these columns. There's a pillar over here behind me. I don't think I can click on it. Alright, Baku. Let's talk to Baku some more. Let's give her some coffee. Oh, for me? Is this coffee? Is this how deep brown coffee is? Oh my goodness, it's got a rather strange sort of flavor. A bit painful and a bit sour. But it's delicious. Thank you. Here, please have one of the cookies that came with it. I'm not familiar with Western-style sweets and cutlery, but it all looks so pretty that I can't help but call myself a fan now. Say, Scholar, I can't read English. Does this number on the cup show the year the cafe opened? Ah. I'm assuming we have an empty cup now. Yes. A white coffee cup with upside down cafe written on it. Baku drank the coffee it held. Yeah, I want to look at the... Yeah, okay. But it says... 1916. Which, upside down, is 9161. Which I figure is going to be important. We figured that out when we looked at the, what was it, the poster, but... Okay, what else do we have? We got, give this lady the picture now. You found my photo. I was just about to give up searching for it. Thank you. Come to think of it, you said you wanted to know the passcode. I'll give you just one hint. Don't forget, the owner's a very contrary person. I'm sure he wouldn't use numbers associated with the cafe. Okay, so definitely not the year. And I said, I'll only give you one hint. But the last number of the code, if you can even call it that, is very strange. Like you, something about you feels slightly off. Interesting. What can I do for you? Let's leave her alone for now. I don't have any items here. Used up the coffee. We get another coffee. Maybe we've got all the information we are gonna get? Very strange. Hang on, let's try to win this guy again. Oh, it didn't die, which means it's more than 5. Okay, let's have a look at the poster. August 31st, the Upside Down Cafe closed. On that day, the poet didn't die. August 31st. Poet didn't die, and it's more than 5? Which means it's less than 5, right? So maybe 31, or maybe 4? 4, 1, 2, 4 maybe? Where did we get 4 from? Was that from the boy? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe that scribble is what we need for the last one. How do I enter it? Hey, small honey bat. We're playing All Dream Long, A Flower Storm. How's your week been so far? How's your day going? Didn't seem to do anything. We are in the Upside Down Cafe. You're filled with rage, so you come seeking chill vibes. Oh, did you want to talk about what's filling you with rage? This is definitely a good space to share. But if you'd rather forget about it, then we can do that as well. We are playing a very chill game today. Maybe we should do the month? What month is August? Oh, I don't remember month numbers. Now let's read the full poster. August 31st, Upside Down Cafe closed. On that day, the poet didn't die. 4 days later, 34 days after that. Is it some kind of math? Do I need to add things together? We've got a clock up here. When's the stock showing 1 o'clock? Or maybe, hang on, who said it was 1 or 2? Was it the girl? You have a very important hospital appointment, but they want to do an assessment over the phone. They arranged it without telling you a couple weeks ago, so you were sat waiting for an hour. I chased them down on a massive phone tree, and it was meant to be today instead. Oh, they rearranged it. They didn't call today either. Trying to chase them down again, and there's nobody in the office. Fucking hell. That's frustrating. Yeah, I can see why you're angry. Stuff like that, you know. It shouldn't be that difficult to, organize things in this day and age. It's not like you're relying on secretaries of people to write things down in ledgers and stuff, you know. Everything's online and stuff. It's simple automated systems these days, you know. Everything's been made. You know, it's 2023 for God's sakes. Why are people not managing their appointments properly? You know? Every time you get a letter from them, they add a paragraph telling me not to be late, and missed appointments mean you'll be immediately discharged. And yeah, exactly. It is so frustrating. I ended up not seeing. Yeah, I fucking hate it when I get like, hey Magoo, good to see you. We're just having a discussion about appointments, and when the organization that you're seeing is the one that doesn't show up. But yeah, I stopped seeing like my last psychologist because it was over the phone, and just the strain of like knowing if like my phone fucked up or something, that I'd be immediately charged like an insane amount of money just for missing an appointment. It was just too much. Like that hanging over me was more stressful than any kind of benefit I was getting from the psychologist. Yeah. But yeah, I also have the same thing where like, there's nothing worse than like getting a reminder for an appointment that's like tomorrow. It's like, well, I'm glad that they're sending a reminder because you never told me about this appointment in the first place. That's the worst. But yeah, Magoop, how's your day going? How's your week been? How's your Tuesday going? Is it still Tuesday for you, or Wednesday morning? Early hours of a Wednesday? We're playing All Dream Long, A Flower Storm, a beautiful little free game that I found on Steam that we started last week, in which we're wandering through our dreams with a girl called Baku, which is a type of Japanese dream-eating yokai. Yes, I did say I'm not doing Monday streams anymore. I've dropped Mondays from my schedule just so I have like a longer weekend, and it's allowed me to... Oh, actually, I've got a bunch of new commands if you want to type in. Hang on, I'll do it. Wednesday morning, 9:30 a.m. Yeah. Sorry if you didn't get the memo, Magoop. Yeah, but I'm not doing Monday streams anymore. Doing Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I don't know if we
should go any further. This doesn't look right.
That was just my bot going off. I thought it was one of yours, but no, it was just my bot. But yes, we have a bunch of new commands, some of which are actually video commands. Honestly, you're on enough waiting lists that I get mixed up, so I put everything in calendars, folder of letters to cross-reference, and scan them all into the computer as well, so you have a digital record too, because you're tired of people lying to you. Okay, you did hear. Okay, cool. Thank you for the ahem. Yeah, honestly, I don't even keep track
the ultimate form of friendship.
Thank you for the friendship, Small Honey. That I don't even keep track of my appointments anymore. I just rely on the reminders basically because it's just too much to keep track of these days. It's just like layers upon layers of stuff. And it's just like they'll come find me if I fuck up, you know? But yeah,
you just have to learn things with your body, no?
You do have to learn things with your body. Let's get back into this game. Well, you all play with the commands and try and find the video ones. I'm going to be trying to do some maths, unfortunately. Because we don't know what this code is. Yeah. Oh, wait. Upside down, right? Come and go as you please. Maybe we're doing the numbers backwards. Maybe it should be 4 over here.
Oh, largest bird! Largest bird is gone, but largest bird is evolving! Fuck! What will you become?
There we go. There's largest bird. From Small Honey Bat's stream. Yes, just such a well-timed sound command from on that clip. I love it. Just this bird coming into existence and screaming like that is hilarious to me. Let's see, 102 maybe? 4. Is there a number that looks like a 4 upside down, or would it be? Okay, let's do blurry. Okay. Is there a way to enter it? Let's try 2 then. What about 5? Because that looks like a 2 upside down, doesn't it? You've loved seeing all the Pokemon evolving? That's good. Glad that you're enjoying it. We had some... Was it just last night that we saw that strange glitch of the face walking towards you in the middle of the Pokemon battle? I can't believe that they didn't, like... Just... I mean, all they had to do was, like, delete the NPCs that walk right in the middle of the battle. Especially because it's like a main pathway. It was like, it would be beneficial to keep that area clear for players to run around on in the first place. Let alone if you're going to put a major battle there. Pardon me. Or, excuse me for, bumping the table there. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the ones that, like, had were path to walk in that area you could have just deleted them. Like, that would have solved your problem immediately. Not to mention the fact that you seem to struggle having too many things on screen in the first place, so, you know, deleting NPCs when you can would be beneficial. Because I can't imagine... I don't feel like the NPCs are that complexly programmed. It's not like they're deciding randomly where to walk. They seem to have very simple paths or just stand stationary. God, this music's good, though. Very chill. They all go down to that, like, 5 frames per second mode. I wish they'd done that on purpose. Like, if they just stuck with that, like, low frame rate animation, it could have been really stylish. Yeah. They really were doing more than they thought they could. Maybe there's somewhere... No, I can't click anywhere on the clock. This is surprisingly difficult. Okay, let's talk to everyone again. Okay, she says talk to strangers, so obviously we're scaring her if we ask about the passcode. If we don't ask about the passcode, I know the number isn't either 1 or 2. I know the numbers off by heart. Okay, so the middle number must be 1 or 2, right? Everyone seems to be talking backwards here. Don't ask anybody else, they won't have any idea. Let's talk to this guy. Don't ask about the passcode. You remember the passcode well. The number on the left isn't the month. The poet didn't... Oh, month. Okay, he's specifically saying, which means it's more than 5. The 5th month is May. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August is the 8th month? August is the 8th month? Is that correct? Number on the left is poet died. So 8 maybe? Where did I get 4 from? Let's try 8. 1. Then maybe blurry. There we go. 8 2 blurry. Are we getting coffee rained on us? Apparently, according to the description when we talked to the kimono guy, it is raining down on us. Like droplets of coffee spray onto our head as he talks to us. The door is unlocked. Oh dear. Oh, things seem to have taken a turn. Music stopped, and this is creepy. We haven't had anything creepy happen to us before in this game. Been very cheerful. This gentleman seems to be pointing at his heart, which is nice. And it looks like there's an axe on the floor over here by Baku. That's concerning. Something blacker than black is blocking the door. Oh, I see. If we look behind there, you can just see the outline of this guy standing in the doorway. The mystery lease. A sheet of paper comes floating out of the darkness, about my chest height. I take the special recipe. Equipment, a white bowl. Ingredients, 3 spheres, 1 spiral, 1 red thing. Step 1, add all ingredients in the order listed. Step 2, sprinkle ash over the mix. Step 3, leave to set and rise, not too long. Oh, okay, a short note about the special recipe. The ingredients from the special recipe come from the items you've collected up to now. Select the icon of the items in your inventory that you think match the descriptions in the recipe. Remember to save before trying each time so that you can easily return to your restored inventory in case your creation doesn't work out. Well, we think we've missed something from the first room, so that's going to be a problem. Let's grab this axe. I want an axe. An axe lying on the floor catches my eye. It looks out of place in the cafe. Maybe someone forgot it here? I take the axe. Let you just walk outside and stand with your mouth open? Okay. Now, who was it? It was Baku that said that this pillar seemed hollow. I rap my knuckles against the pillar. My knock reverberates loudly, then echoes for a long time. The pillar almost sounds like a tuning fork. Yeah, break the pillar with the axe. But let's wait first. Let's talk to everyone. Welcome, please take a seat. Don't leave anything behind. Okay, you guys all seem the same. Oh, we can swing the axe at the people. Oh. That's interesting. We can swing the axe at everyone. Interesting. Oh, we can't swing the axe at the waitress. That's interesting. What about Baku? Can we swing the axe at her? Yeah, that's all the same. Still got 2 empty items. Let's give her the axe. Heavier than it looks, isn't it? Baku examines the axe carefully, then wraps her mouth around the edge of its blade. Jesus Christ, Baku. It doesn't taste that nice. Metal and woody. Do you use it to chop wood? But there aren't any trees here. Not much space to swing this thing around. Jesus Christ, Baku. Just blade first into your mouth. Okay, we're still missing 2 items. Okay, let's break it open with the axe. I hack at the wooden exterior of the pillar to make a hole in it. Just as I suspected, the pillar is hollow. I poke my head inside and spot the gleam of a turnkey, which must have fallen in at some point. I take the turnkey. Okay? Hang on, can we give the turnkey to Baku first? Yes, we can. What do you use this for? I tell Baku that the turnkey must belong to the clock. She flips it over in her hand and inspects the metal and nibbles its crown. Haha, this tastes lovely. So clocks move by using things this delicate and yummy, huh? Who in the world came up with such a device? They must have been very clever. Okay, I guess we'll use it on the clock. The clock has stopped. Its hands are stuck, showing 1 o'clock. Use the turnkey. I hear a soft ticking before the long hand of the clock judders and starts to move. It's keeping good time now. Okay. Why do we want the clock to be moving? Wait, what? Very strange. We can't swing our axe at the beckoning cats. But this left cat says, "Don't leave anything behind on your way out. The other day, a young man in a blue kimono left a white seashell here. He still hasn't come back for it." Well, this guy's wearing a blue kimono. Okay, this guy's not wearing a kimono. Oops. Out of the game. I guess we'll swing the axe at him. Nothing left inside the pillar. The windows are filled with panels of frosted and stained glass. It's impossible to make out what lies on the other side. God, the music in this game is just great. Wonder if there's a way to cut the ropes holding people upside down. It's a good question. Let's see. Strings. No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like I can click on it. I guess it's just there for aesthetics. Yeah, but I was expecting to be able to like flip this around and maybe things would be different at some point. Okay, so we can't... We still have the wind-up clock. Oh, we do have the wind-up key. And we still have the axe. I wonder if we should have kept the coffee until now. I wonder if that would have been important. Okay, let's try... I want to swing the axe at this guy in the blue kimono. I swing the axe at the gentleman. He disappears like he's being scattered by the wind. I take the pipe. Okay, we got a pipe now. Can we show this to Baku? No, we can't. Okay, let's have a look at our items. Our special recipe. Nothing yet. Still some ashes in it. Okay, that could be important for the recipe. Yeah, sprinkle ash over the mix. Okay, let's just kill everyone. I swing the axe at the girl. She disappears like she's being whisked away by a light breeze. I take the ribbon. Interesting. Hey, lady. I swing the axe at the lady. She vanishes as if dispersed by a gust of wind. Lipstick. Okay, I'm seeing replacement items here, I think, for all of this. Marbles. Oh yeah, I did mention marbles. Okay, what about you, lady? You're not gonna be annoyed that I killed all your customers? You still don't have anything that Baku wants to talk about. Let's have a look at the items. Small turnkey that fell into a pillar in the cafe. Maybe it fell through a gap in the pillar's wooden boards. The lady's lipstick, it's bright red in color. Yeah, that's mentioned on the special quest. Ribbon the girl wore in her hair. I wonder if I wind it round my finger, it'll bounce into a curly spiral shape. Marbles the boy had. The glass feels cool in my hand. An axe that's easy to wield. I can use it to cut or break things. We talk to the darkness. Nisht? Ease? Okay, we can't swing anything at him. Okay, I don't get what's going on with that clock. It feels broken. Okay, let's ask about passcode over here. Okay. I guess we'll do a save. And then try our luck at the special items. Okay. Equipment, white bowl. 3 spheres, 1 spiral, 1 red thing. Aha. I see. So there are 2 missing items here, one of which I'm assuming might be from the first world. Because this was from the first world, and this was from the last world, the library. We only got it because we got a blessing from the fox guards in World 2. So let's go with white bowl. Let's use the cup. Okay, next is 3 spheres. Oh, we'll have to use the marbles for that. 1 spiral. Add the ribbon. Add the red thing. Okay, now, if we hadn't collected this item in the previous world, which we very well could have easily missed, these bonus items, I'm assuming we'd have to use the ash from the pipe. Let's try using the ash from the pipe first. See what that gives us. Hopefully it'll give us like the bad end, I'm assuming. I carefully take the heart in my hands. You have a heart? A heart I made by following the darkness's special recipe. It's so small, it fits snugly in the palm of my hand. It feels chilly against the skin of my palm. Okay, can we give that... Hang on, let's have a look, see at what this was. Small, round... Oh, this could have been the spheres, maybe. What was the other item we had? It was this. Ashes from when a Midsummer's Night Dream burned up. Okay, so we could use that for the ashes. Yeah, like I thought. We're going for what I'm assuming is the bad end. Let's show Baku the heart. Scholar, this isn't moving. I mean, that's obvious. It's just... Baku gives the tiny heart a gentle kiss. No, nothing. I thought it might wake up if I did that. I guess this isn't a fairy tale, sadly. Was it childish of me to have hoped that? Baku places the red mass back in my hand with great care. Her hand is as cold as always as it brushes mine. Oh boy. Doesn't seem good. Nicht? Ease? Can we do the thing again? Oh, leaves to set and rise. Maybe we need to turn the clock now? Maybe let's talk to Baku about the heart. Alright, let's give him the heart. Let's see this bad ending. The darkness wept. The darkness wept. The darkness wraps wavy tendrils around the heart tightly, as though it treasures it. It's hard to tell, but two spaces at about eye level are more hollow than the rest of the darkness. I could swear they in particular seem to suddenly fill with sorrow. Pen the way, raid, cook anyway. Pen the way, raid, fuck anyway. That's all the darkness says before it sluggishly moves aside. Finally, the pathway through the door is clear. Yes, this is where we have to go through. Would you like to go now? You want to wake up soon, don't you, Scholar? I'll be right with you. Then would you care for another cup of coffee? Okay. Thought she might give me something. I'm not sure what this clock is for. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's roll. Yes, alright. This next place will be the last one I lead you to. Come on, it's time to close your eyes. Don't worry, this won't feel any different than the times before. I take Baku's cold hand. A now familiar feeling of drifting comes over me, and I sink further into the depths of my dream. Chapter 5. To You, the Wondrous Creator. I open my eyes. Nothing but open space stretches before me as far as the eye can see. Aha, so we're back here. Is this the deepest recesses of your dream, Scholar? It's beautiful here. Yes, it smells like the moon is passing away. I bet that even if you closed your eyes, the light would shine right through your eyelids. At this point, we have to bid each other farewell. Please enjoy yourself in the time you have left. And thank you. Drawing our goodbye out too long will only make it more upsetting to part. It's time for you to close your eyes. I guess we can make a quick save here. Let's protest. Oh dear, what's wrong? Do you not want to leave me? You flatterer. But you mustn't concern yourself with me. There are people waiting for you out there, aren't there? This is a dream, that's all. No more and no less. Understand what I'm trying to get across, don't you? refuse to close my eyes. How stubborn. If you don't, you'll come to regret not waking up. If you won't wake up, will you stay with me a little longer? Should we go back to the room with all the books and find ourselves a good one among them? I guarantee that I won't be able to read it, so you'll have to read it aloud to me. No, I can't let you do that. I think I just want to indulge you for a while longer because you're so kind. But I can't. I'll be fine without you. Say, Scholar, I doubt you'll remember anything about me after you wake up. I don't mean to complain. I'm just feeling a bit lonely in advance. But there's no point feeling sorry for myself. After all, I'm the one who sparked up a conversation with you in the first place. And journeys are always fleeting. That's just their nature. Yes, the morning birds are already singing. The sun's coming up in the east. The sky's turning blue. Ships are setting sail into the mist. I'll miss you. This was honestly one of the best dreams I've ever gotten to see. Goodbye, until we meet again one day in another dream. I wandered lonely as a cloud made in its night dream. Kaguya. What a beautiful dream. What a beautiful game. I blink my eyes open to find myself in the room that I bored during the semester. It's very plainly furnished and has next to no decorations, but I've been here so long that I've gotten used to it. I'm home. Meow. Okay, there's the cat that we dreamed about. I reach up to pet the black cat snuggled against my shoulder. Good girl, I murmur as I stroke its velvety fur. It starts to purr. Oh, there's my friend! We met him in the first world. Oh, you awake already? Did the professor's cat wake you up early again? Yeah, that's right, the professor got turned into a cat. Well, he swapped bodies with the cat. She won't leave you alone, will she? She sticks to you like glue. We'll be home any day now. Do you think she'll be okay being separated from you? I remember. It's been a week since the professor went to Kyoto with his wife while she delivered their baby. He's not the type who could stand being away from his teaching post for long, so we expect him back today or tomorrow. Once he gets back, he'll come to take his cat back. You should play with her as much as you can today, with that yarn ball, but don't lose all sense of time and forget to put back that book of his you borrowed. The cat flumps against my friend's hand. He scratches it behind the ears before leaving the room. I don't know which book he meant, but the idea of spending all day inside appeals to me, as much as it probably does to the cat. And we can see there, we got Shakespeare. Shakespeare's collected works. Shakespeare's sonnets. We got the Symposium, which we saw in the library. Princess Kaguya. Something in French. Alice in Wonderland. The cat rolls over to show its fluffy belly. I pet it once more, but it's time to rise. I get up and get dressed. There's a red flower lying next to my pillow. A camellia flower? They're not in season at this time of year. How odd. When I pick the flower up, its petals are slightly warm against my palm. This flower, it must be hers. Hers? What? Hold on. Who do I mean when I say hers? I take the camellia flower. I don't know why, but I can't bring myself to toss the flower away. I set it gently on my desk. The cherry blossom petal flutters through the window on a breeze and settles inside the camellia. It's a lovely day. Maybe I'll go and see cherry blossoms in the park later. I know they'll be beautiful. Just beautiful. Interesting. Camellia flower. Well then, let's try and get some different endings. How are we doing for time? Just past the hour mark? Yeah, let's keep on going then. Okay, first off, let's do exactly as she says. Yep, we saw all this dialogue. Same stuff. Okay, seems like it's just the same. Just get to go faster. Yeah, and we even get the camellia flower. Okay. Okay, then. I guess let's try doing the heart ingredients next. Big Hattie, you think this is a strange game? I think it's a lovely game. Doesn't seem that peculiar to me. I mean, obviously, it's very dreamlike in its logic, but it's simple enough that, you know, you're not confused really as to what's going on. Like all the bits and pieces and stuff were explained right there at the end, like who the friend was and the cat and the professor. Well, we already knew the cat and professor were our professor and his cat. Okay, items. Let's do this. Choose the ingredients. Okay. White bowl, we use the cup. 3 spheres. Let's use the berries this time. I had 3 beauty berries. 1 spiral. Well, we don't have this item, which I believe must be from the first world. Oh wait, we got the camellia flower now. We didn't get that. So we have to finish the game first before we can get this true ending. Because there's no way to get the camellia flower until we finish the dream. Interesting. Hang on. I don't want to do this now. Yeah. Now I want to show Baku the camellia flower. Oh, wait, I can't show it to her? Damn. Okay, well let's obviously it's the red thing for the ingredients. Instead of the lipstick, we can use the camellia flower. Choose ingredients. Okay, white thing. Oh, fuck. White thing. Beauty berries. Okay, we did beauty berries. Spiral, we have to do the ribbon. Because we're still missing 1 item. One red thing. So now we use the camellia. I add the camellia flower. And then add all ingredients in the order listed. Sprinkle ash over the mix. Let's use the ash from Midsummer's Night Dream. I add the bluish ashes. I carefully take the heart in my hands. A heart I made by following the darkness's special recipe. It's so small it fits snugly in the palm of my hand. It feels chilly against the palm of my skin. Okay, let's try and raise it. I think by using this clock. And I clicked off the game. However, everything around me flickers and my consciousness starts to fade. The camellia flower in my hand grows chilly and insubstantial. This feels just like when Baku pulls me to a new place. Where am I going? Where do I want to go? Oh! So once we get the camellia flower, we can use it to go back in time. Okay, let's go back to chapter 1 and find that final piece. That's what we're missing, right? Items? Yeah, from chapter 1. Okay, let's click around and see what we missed. Cupboard is empty. Haiku poetry written by Yosef Bassoon. Oh, this is cool. This is fun. I'm glad I didn't immediately try and do a full playthrough again. Well, we already did the moon in the east and the... Yeah, we need you. Have a look at this. Wow, they're gorgeous. It's one thing to look up and appreciate cherry blossoms, but another altogether to see a whole bunch of them up close. Baku strips the petals from their twigs and stuffs them into her mouth. You have to chew well to get the full flavor. My, this is delicious. The taste sort of... Sorry, Baku. Didn't mean to suddenly change your voice. The taste sort of reminds me of twilight and spring. Come to think of it, there's a famous poem about dusk and spring. If I remember correctly, That poem mentions Mabuna flowers, not cherry blossoms. It goes something like, Mabuna flowers and the moonlight eastward, while the sun... Sorry, I forget how it ends. Yeah, that was solving the book. And there's our friend, now being swallowed up by the tree. Okay, let's have some tea. Again? Oh, have you worked out what's special about this room? It's always 8 o'clock here, so the tea party never ends. Without further ado, let me pour you another cup. Steam rises from 2 brightly colored tea in 2 glasses. 2 better cushions. We write another letter. Some letter paper and a fountain pen. Who should I write to? Write to the young man? Okay, yeah, we wrote letters to the man and to Baku. Don't write anything? Okay, can't pick that up. Should leave the cherry branches alone. The sparrow. Good morrow, lucid Shakespeare, my dear friend. One fine summer night. May we meet again. There's no room to put anything else. Can we talk to any of these guys? Hey, Aqua Ace, good to see you. We're playing All Dream Long Flower Storm, which I think you might have seen last Wednesday when we were just after we finished Alien Cat. But we're now traveling back in time to the very first room because we're almost at the end. We're trying to get the good ending. We go in here. The thick bough of a cherry tree is spilling out of a scroll painting that's hanging on the wall. There's a butterfly, a swallow, and a Torii gate painted in the background of it. Yep, we've got the butterfly and the swallow and the Torii gate. But yeah, how's your week been going? How's your day going? Wherever in the day you are? Well, I believe it's free, believe it or not, so you don't need to even wishlist it. You can just get it immediately on Steam. Oh, because we brought the axe back in time, so we couldn't have gotten this item until we got to the end of the game, got the axe, and then travel back in time. Okay. And we couldn't travel back in time until we got the camellia flower, which we got from waking up. Okay, let's do this. Oh, thank you. You really saved me there. But although I appreciate it, I wouldn't shop anymore if I were you. Otherwise, you'll end up scarring the tree. That aside, I owe you for helping to free me. Here, let me give you this. Oh, he's the blue man in the kimono. He was the one who left the seashell back in the Upside Down Cafe. Haha. Cheer up, you look disappointed. I thought it might remind you of fun times. Well, far be it from me to bore you, given we've run out of things to say. If you need me, I'll be up in this tree. Okay, let's have a conversation with you. Have you come to see the cherry blossoms again? Go right ahead. They're here to be admired. Okay. Unfortunately, I think we've already made the heart. But obviously the conch shell is what's supposed to be the bowl instead of the cup. Can we do it again? No, we can't. Okay, well, let's try for a middle ending, because I believe the store page said that there are 4 endings, including a true ending. So I guess we're going for that end. No, I don't need you. Let's go through the gate. Okay, now we can go anywhere. Let's go back to chapter 4 and see what this hut gives us. Finished? Give it the heart. Oh, hang on. We need to show Baku this heart, see what she thinks of it. Scholar, this isn't moving. Okay, that seems the same as last time. Gives the heart a gentle kiss. No, nothing. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. Let's see what darkness does. Give it the heart. Darkness wraps wavy tendrils around the heart tightly, as though it treasures it. It's hard to tell, but 2 spaces, at about eye level, are more hollow than the rest of the darkness. I could swear that they in particular seem to suddenly fill with sorrow. in the way. Afraid, cook anyway. Let's roll, Baku. You, the wondrous creator. Alright, the creator of the dreams. This is... Alright, let's do what she says. Skip the credits, go to the prologue. Anything going to be different this time? So I'm certain that there's multiple endings. Maybe if you didn't get any of the bonus items, you could get a West ending. All right, let's finally get that good ending. I think we're.
Of me.
Thank you for the dream, Magoo. Featuring TG and his wonderful voice when he wished me a wonderful dream. Okay, we want to continue from this save. Now let's go back in time without doing any of the ingredients yet. Go to chapter 1. Use the axe on the tree. Can we show Baku the camellia at any point? No, we can't. What are we missing? Oh, that's the heart. Okay, so we've got everything. A white seashell, which looks like a horn. When I hold it to my ear, I can hear ocean waves crashing. Alright then, back to chapter 4. I think we have all the items we need. Let's build this heart. Okay, a white bowl. Let's use the conch shell. Three spheres be the beauty berries. One spiral. Guess we use the ribbon? That's still the only thing that makes sense as a spiral to me, right? Because the camellia is going to be the red thing, right? And then the ashes should be that. So I guess we have to use the ribbon still. One red thing. And then sprinkle ash over the mix. Use the Midsummer's Night's Dreams ashes. I don't think it turned out well. Better start over from the beginning. Interesting. Everything we did made sense, right? Maybe the conch shell is the spiral? Let's try that again. Okay, choose ingredients. Let's use the white bowl. Because yeah, when I clicked conch shell, it said I added the conch shell. It didn't say I can use the conch shell as a bowl. Okay. Maybe I was misunderstanding, even though it felt intuitive. Okay, so 3 spheres, 1 spiral. Let's use that. And then 1 red thing. Yeah, see now it's like dun dun dun, all in a row. And now the ashes. I add the bluish ashes. I carefully take the heart in my hands. It feels slightly warm and is throbbing gently. How lewd. Okay then. I think we're good to go. Hang on, let's have a look at the camellia flower. A bright red camellia flower. Looking at it stirs up a vague memory of somebody smiling. Right then, let's show Baku the heart. Hopefully... Actually, let's leave her alone for now. Let's do another save. Because I'm also curious if, like, we give the heart without having her kiss it. That might do something as well. Baku the heart? Baku the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give dreams a bad name. It's fluttering a tiny bit, isn't it? Do you think it's alive? If that's the case, I can't eat it. People tell me I eat all manner of bad things, but I know what I'm allowed to eat and what I'm not. You can even make living things like this. You can do just about anything, can't you, Scholar? Is it because this is your dream? Or do you have a secret trick up your sleeve? I've got a secret Baku. Alright then. I think we're good to go. Let's give Darkness the heart. The darkness bows over the heart, as if closely inspecting it. Finally, with the heart still in its hand, it gestures slowly towards Baku. Go back. From. Retrace your... to... farewell. Yeah, we did it. Oh! Its hand passes through Baku's chest. Camellia flowers spill out onto the floor. But they're too red to be real. Far too red. What the fuck's happening? This doesn't seem like a good ending to me. By reflex, I reach out to catch the flowers as they fall, but my hand only touches empty air. Chapter 5. To you, the wondrous creator. Before I know it, she's gone. There's no one else around. It's just me, the infinite blue sky, and a storm of flowers. All dream long a flower storm. Something happened, but I have no idea what. Why did something have to happen? Why? Why am I here? What brought me to this place? What was it I was doing? Where am I going? I feel the lingering sensation of someone's hand in mine. For some reason, I can't remember how warm that hand is. Aw, thanks for clipping that, Magoo. You have my eternal love and gratitude. As does anyone who makes a clip. Can't remember how warm that hand was. It was cold, it wasn't warm. The sun shines on my head from above. Bright light is melting my thoughts. Of course, it's time to wake up. Slowly, I open my eyes. Dear childhood friend, Winter Walk, Forget Me Not. I really want to look up some of these songs. I see that some of them are from like free background music. Some of them are really good songs. The Bamboo Cutter and the Moonchild. Hey, Bruxus. I don't know what Mars is. Oh, we're in a hospital. I was never there. I don't know what Mars is. And I was never there. You couldn't see, but I was waving my arms in the air when I sang that. I opened my eyes to find myself in a completely white room. Oh, this is a hospital. Yes, a hospital. I was having a dream. I dreamed it all. Good morning. Oh look, you've got some color in your cheeks today. That's good to see. You've been so pale lately. I was worried. The nurse is right. I feel great today. Fit enough to move about freely on my own. Her sunny smile matches my enthusiasm. Perhaps she's high in spirits too. In that case, why don't we take a nice stroll in the garden today? I'll let the doctor know. I nod. When I swivel out of bed, I glimpse something unfamiliar on my bedside table. It's a book. I can't read English, so I don't know what's written in it. Still, for some reason, the sight of it makes me feel happy and lonely. It reminds me of somebody and somewhere. I hug it to my chest, only to find it feels slightly warm. Oh, we're a girl. Interesting. What a twist. I mean, I guess there was nothing that precluded us from being a girl up until now. But given, like, the time period and the fact she kept referring to us as scholar. Interesting. We look kind of like Baku. What does it mean? What does any of this mean? No, that can't be. How could a book feel warm? There's no denying that it does. I hold it closer, and its warmth spreads throughout every inch of me. A cherry blossom petal flutters in on a breeze through the open window. It's a lovely day. I'm going to see cherry blossoms in the garden later. I know they'll be beautiful. Just beautiful. Interesting. Was that the true ending? Does it feel right? I don't know that it feels right. I don't know if that feels like the true ending. Because it felt very violent when Baku disappeared. Trying to think what we could do differently. And the book we got was Midsummer's Night's Dream, which, if you'll remember, is what we used the ashes for. Like, we burnt up the book to get the blue ashes. I wonder if remaking the heart but not using the ashes from the book might change things? Let's do this one. You came in for the very end and you have no idea what's happening. We've been wandering through this dream, in these various worlds, and now we're finally at the end, and I believe that there's multiple endings to this. Well, we know that there are at least 2 endings so far. And we've been following this girl around, Baku. Baku is she eats dreams, and a Baku is a Japanese yokai that is, like, known as being a dream eater, that is, like, based on tapir, specifically the Malayan tapir, but also confused a little bit with descriptions from China of panda bears. I don't know, it's some weird thing that, you know, from ancient times. So basically all of this game has just been one big dream, which we knew kind of from the beginning. But we're trying to figure out how can we save Baku and have a good ending. Okay. Wait, did we go back in time yet? Let's check our items. No, we haven't got the conch shell yet. Big anteater? Yeah, basically, the elephant pig. They're not, I don't think that they're anteaters per se, but yeah, elephant pig. Okay, go back to chapter 1. Use the axe to free the man. Give us a conch shell. Tapir? Yes, a tapir. I love tapirs. They're such goofy... Yeah, I knew that was coming, Big Hattie. One of those killed a zookeeper in OKC in the 90s. Wow, really? I believe it's the Malaysian or Malayan... I'm not sure which, because Malayan is the name of the peninsula, but Malaysia's the country. Tapir is the largest tapir, and it's the one with the classic black and white coloring. And it has, I believe, a prehensile penis that it uses to scratch its own belly. Which is, I don't know, it's very disturbing if you ever see one. And, like, if you try and pat one, it will also try and, like, get a handy from you. Like, it'll just come up and suddenly try and flick its dick into your hand. It's like, oh, okay, no, I don't need that. Showing the pic of the animal. Look way too cute to be killing. Yeah, I like tapirs. I didn't know that they were capable of killing. I'm assuming the zookeeper didn't know either. That's presumably why they got killed in the first place, was that they underestimated them. Yeah, I remember them from, like, 2001, A Space Odyssey. And also, I think that there were tapirs, or tapir-like creatures in the Ice Age movies as well. They're very kind of alien looking. They seem primitive animals for some reason, at least in the Western consciousness. Let's see, items, recipe. Okay, cup. Beauty berries. Spiral thing. Red thing. But let's use ashes. Because now that I think about it, the ashes for the blue ashes are the hardest thing to get because you need to get the branding on your hand from the fox gods in the previous world, which means staying behind after you've already unlocked the door. And then you need to find the very specific book in the library. And then when you touch it with your branded hand, that's when it catches fire. Chili against the palm of our skin. Okay, maybe we've just messed up again. We'll just have a normal dream. If that's the case, after this we'll take a break. And during the break I'll look up a guide to see what all the different endings are. Okay, let's try this. Give it the heart. Let's go. Well, she didn't get murdered this time around. Yep, seems the same. Close our eyes. Okay, I think we're getting the same ending. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, we've definitely woken up in the same room. Okay, we got the same ending again. Okay, let's take a quick break. And while we're on break, I will look up a guide to see how many endings there are and how to get the different endings and all of that good stuff. So I will see you in, let's say, well, it's 11:27 now. Let's say we regroup here at 11:35. So however many minutes that is. Don't make me do the maths. At 11:35, we'll be back here, ready to roll. Okay, see you then. Okay, I'm back early, so we'll just stick with just chatting till it comes time, so everybody can filter back in and get comfy from a break. But I've looked up the guide, and it seems like we've gotten the normal ending, and we've gotten the true ending, and there are two other normal endings we can do. And let me do the better... Oh, hang on, no, the better one still won't work over here. Hang on, let's go over to the game then. The better command will work now.
You're no good. Come back when you get better.
There we go. So that's from Echo Knight. But it's actually a clip from when Small Honeybat played Echo Knight. And she became our favorite character. Due to the way she kept insulting us in a game of chance. Yeah, that's where Small Honeybat ended up just looking up the endings when she got to the end, because to actually get the true ending in Echo Knight, you have to win a game of chance over and over again until, like, you... Hey, Mad Ducks, good to see you. Been a while. How you doing? How's your week going? How's your... You got no sounds, but you're looking? Well, I appreciate the lurk. There we go. Always good to see Mad Ducks. Yeah. As I was saying... Okay, we've now reached 35. So basically what we've got to do to get the other endings is have different... Hang on, let's move this Let's make this smaller so I can see both it, the chat, and the game at the same time. We've got to do different choices at the beginning of each chapter, so we're going to have to do another save, a brand new game, but we can speedrun this. So let's get into it, so we can see the other endings. I want Steam up, I want the game up. Yeah, put you there. Okay. Let's do this. Start. Start from beginning? No, with the true end, load save data from before you made a heart. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Skip. There we go. Okay, so the first choice we need to make is I don't know. Flutter in anticipation. Okay, we need to drink the tea to get the cup. Let's have some tea.
Hey!
Thank you for the hey, Magoo. I do see you there. Hello, Magoo. You got my attention. Thank you for haying me. Go on then, take a seat. Come on, faster, faster. And then we get the empty glass. Write a letter.
Warning, the ambassador is
Thank you for that, Hattie. Write to Baku. Talk to a friend. I'd like that a friend. Give Baku the letter. She eats it, as Baku likes to do. Ah, right, and this was where we were supposed to learn the April thing, which we happened to guess, because Icky just suggested April last time in chat. Grab it with the cup. Put the cup over there. Want cherry blossom. Now we want to talk to the robin. The answer is April, which we just happened to guess. I forget what he's asking there. Ah, and that's where we get the beauty berries. We don't put the beauty berries there. Alright, dead bees. What are we supposed to do with the dead bees? Put them up there? So I think that brings the bird in. Yeah, swallow darts in. Oh, that's right, we gotta check the cabinets for the moon and sun. And there we go. Now we put this up here. We don't need to hang around. We can come back. Even if we did miss something. Which we did miss something. We missed the conch shell. But we don't need it. Because we're going to make a dead heart this time around to get another normal ending. Because our sister looks a little bit like our sister. Now, the answer we're supposed to give here is... she could be. Skip all this. Now, I forget. Let's just read the guide again to figure out how we're supposed to do this. 2 foxes on the left. First fox. Okay. So it's the sake cup. Room. Take the fortune slip. Slip can be used as a clue. I don't remember where we ended up using the slip for. Give the tiered sake cup to her. She fills it up with her tears. And we play with the fox cub, do a puzzle. Ah, that's right, I remember this crossword. I don't think there's any, like, actual... Oh, that's right, it's the quick brown fox. Jumps over the lazy dog. So... Brown. Fox. Jumps. Over. The... Lazy. Quick. Tomorrow stone, the good stone. Pick the shrine, give the tiered sake cup. Then we give shrine again, give the good stone. They will change to night. Click the sky. Oh, didn't mean to bring up the log. Now we have this goddamn music puzzle, which I managed to figure out entirely by myself last time. But we'll use the guide this time because it's faster. So it goes. Tune 1 is. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go, that's a lot faster. Using a guide. I basically had to trial and error it last time. Click the animal trap on the left. Place the rat on it. Give it the Tomorrow Stone. Fox has lost his tail. Oh, click the shrine. Okay, we're not supposed to give it to the... There we go. We don't need to stick around to get the branding this time. Let's roll on, because we know we can come back anytime. Okay, now what answer are we supposed to give here? We're doing normal ending number 2. So we say university professor's room. Okay, now what do we do here? Pick the cupboard on the left, take the symposium. Right up there. Oh, we didn't get to see this last time because it burst into flames when we got it. I opened the cover to find a slip of paper tucked inside. Someone must have made this note so they'd remember this quote. The word April is circled in red. I mean, that's a useful clue for the very first room, but that... I take A Midsummer's Night Dream and the quote. For how this spring of love... I can't read that. Let's check the items. Oh, come on. Or how this spring of love resembleth this uncertain glory of an April day. Okay. You say so, Shakespeare. Midsummer's Night Dream and the quote. Pick the fluffy reed. The green foxtail. Pick the professor. The professor's meowing because he's been swapped with a cat. We can grab the book. Such good music. Such pretty art. Tell the cat what the letter says. She's gone to the moon. Just like all those NFTs. The moon? Did you say the moon? But that's so far away. Did you leave anything out? Oh, it's a breakup letter. Okay, gold key goes to the lion. Three times to the right, once to the left. Click the ladder. hang on. His wife's breaking up with him, but in the real world, his wife and him have gone to Kyoto to have a baby. As you do. Obviously, you have all your babies in Kyoto. Okay, and then the combination is 7362. Oh yeah, I can see where I wrote it down in my notes before. 7362. There we go. Let's roll. Okay, now we've got another choice. Doesn't mention which choice we should make. Let's save again. Just to be sure. You watched someone play To the Moon the other day. After all these years, it still turned you into a mess? I refuse to watch that game again. Small Honeybat played it not that long ago, and I refused to watch that stream because... Honestly, I don't remember that much about the game, but I do remember it messing me up at the time. And yeah. I guess reassure her. Alright, time to ask these people a question. This is definitely my favorite song in the game. Okay. Skip all this. And the game says we can make any choices at this point, as long as we make a dead flower. A dead heart. Okay, so we want to not order coffee. She can get us some coffee. It's the only game that made you ugly cry? I think my problem with it is that there are themes in it that I think I would probably understand better now than I would last time I experienced that game. And would probably be too raw. For you, that was Barbara as you. I don't, yeah, I don't know. Games that I've cried at. I don't know that there are too many of them. I think I might have cried at Halo 4. Believe it or not, of all the games. Halo 4 isn't a particularly good game, but seeing, like, kind of the end of Cortana's storyline at that point made me cry. It was watching Bree solve the puzzles. Well, Small Honeybat has also played that game on stream. And yeah, that game gets it's surprisingly hard rather quickly. Other than that, I'm not sure that I've ever been that invested in... Mind you, I don't... Other than, like, super sad, like, deliberately trying to make you cry fanfics, I don't think any work of media has ever really made me cry. Life is Strange and Soma also hit pretty hard. Life is Strange to me felt like, I don't know, like a CW show. Like, I get the appeal, but it's also not going to make me cry. It's fun melodrama. You know, heightened reality kind of thing. Soma also didn't make me cry. It had, unnerving elements and stuff, but... I don't know, that just made me think about philosophical implications. Life is Strange. I'm not sure that I've finished it myself, but I've definitely seen other people finish it. Or Soma, because yeah, I finished Soma. Okay. What we're doing? Don't know local coffee. Okay, give Baku the coffee. Click the photograph on the floor. The old photo. Ask about the passcode. Right, because she's right way up. Now we can give her the photo. And then the passcode, which is 82 scratch. We can just do that now. Life is Strange was the only media that upset you so much it made you physically sick. We're just talking about the first season here, right? I haven't touched any of the other seasons. For me, Life is Strange was a little frustrating, a little confusing, and a little disappointing in that I thought I understood where this story was going to go. I was really excited and happy for it to do that, but it didn't do it in the end. It didn't do anything with really its time travel stuff. I thought that Max was eventually going to realize that she needed to not be friends with what was the blue-haired girl's name? At all. I thought she was going to do that. I thought she was going to sacrifice her friendship to make sure everyone goes okay and just live different lives elsewhere, which is basically the ending of Chloe, that's her name, which is basically the best version of the Butterfly Effect, which has multiple endings, that movie. So if you think I'm crazy for saying Butterfly Effect's an okay movie, probably because you watched a different ending. Okay, door's unlocked. Then darkness arrives. Yep, note about the special recipe. Okay, we want the axe. You like Butterfly Effect? Which ending did you see? My biggest problem, other than being disappointed that it didn't go all the way with its time travel stuff, is also that it's kind of inconsistent. Especially because the very first time Max uses a power, and this might sound like nitpicking, but it was very apparent and very confusing to me, in that the very first time Max uses her time traveling powers, she moves in time and space. She, the very first scene in the bathroom with the gun, the very first time she travels all the way back into her classroom and does it. But then every other instance of time travel after that, she stays in the same place when she time travels, which is important because that's how you solve so many of the puzzles in the games, by teleporting basically, using your time travel. And that always confused me. Why would you establish it with your very first scene, how the time travel works, and then break that rule every single time afterwards? But I suppose, maybe you could say it was going for magical realism. It's just that one scene could have not been like that. You thought the first one was a premonition? I mean, does Max ever have any premonitions anywhere else in the story? Oh yeah, the lighthouse. I guess that's a premonition, kind of. I don't know. A bit vague there as to what any of that was. And also strange that, the game comes to the conclusion that you need to save either Chloe or the Bay, and acts like that's a decision when, you don't know for sure that Max's powers are the ones causing all the weird shit going on around the Bay. Max's powers could just as easily be a symptom of the weird shit that's going on around the Bay, not the cause of it. But the game seems to treat it like it's obviously a fact that Max is the one causing all of this. Okay, what are we doing now? We've got the axe. We need to ask that a question. yeah, maybe I'll play through Life is Strange one day, and try and do my. Maybe I'll play through it one day and on stream and do my patented kind of contrarian trying to find the best in everything. I mean, I do like the style of it, like this, and a lot of the pushback I think that game received was kind of unfair and was pushing against like just the style, just like it's kind of teen drama kind of texture almost, like it, that heightened kind of melodrama of like they're in high school, I think, but it seems to be a high school that acts like a college, and everybody talks like they're in Gilmore Girls, and I'm like, no, I get that. I get that that's what they're going for. They're not trying to portray like reality. They're trying to do this kind of particular way of storytelling that is very edible, and I love that. Yeah, see, that's what annoys me, is that like that's what I thought the choice was going to be, was like the only way to save Chloe would be to like sacrifice your friendship with her, especially because the friend that Chloe's been looking for that turns out to have already been dead. Spoilers for Life is Strange. Sorry if that's a bit late. But I thought that we were going to be able to bring her back to life, right? Or free her or whatever. And we'd travel back in time and let that friend take our place with Chloe. I thought that's how it was going to end up. So anything less than that kind of ultimate sacrifice of like giving up your friend to give her a better life was, yeah, disappointment to me. Which, obviously they didn't go that route. Which is, neither here nor there. You really, I don't know, maybe if I should be judging a story on how I wanted it to be, but it's also kind of the problem of like doing it in that episodic format, in that you're given these chances to try and guess what's going to happen next in a way that you wouldn't if it was all just like one continuous game. That was something that D4 suffered from. Dark Dreams Don't Die, Swery's follow-up to Deadly Premonition, suffered from the most, was that you could kind of guess everything that was happening because it was being released on a weekly basis. You had so much time to think about the clues you'd been given that if it had all been one game, it would have been much more cohesive. Weird hipster drama was your least favorite part. That's what you had to get over to enjoy it. I liked it. I found it very, I don't know how to describe it, edible. Like it's like trash TV. Like it's, it's like watching Supernatural or Degrassi or something. Like it's this heightened reality where people aren't really being teenagers, but it is very, it's a good kind of bad almost. Did I play D4 as it was coming out? No, I did not. But even still, I find that having the episode breaks, especially because, that's when you're most likely to put the controller down and end for the day is when the episode finishes. But even just having those breaks makes you reflect on what just happened in these kind of discrete chunks. Like that's also something I kind of hate about Deadly Premonition itself, is that it's got that episode format for no real reason. Because that didn't even come out in episodes, but it still maintains this idea of being episodes and does this previously on. And of course, if you've watched any show like Supernatural or anything like that, you know that what they show you in the previously on is going to be very important to this episode. When some random side character who appeared in like one episode is suddenly shown in the previously on, you know that character is going to show up again this episode, kind of thing. So I think was kind of a big mistake. Okay, where are we at? We've got the turnkey. Make him in the axe, get the turnkey. Okay, now we're just swinging axes at everyone. Swery loves his recaps, yeah. Yeah, it is very much definitely, but that's kind of also kind of Swery's problem, is that sometimes he just copies things without knowing why he's even copying them. I think the weirdest thing is that like took so long for me to click in place was the trading cards in Deadly Premonition, because then I got the box set of Twin Peaks, the first 2 seasons, and in like the 3rd disc of the box set, they also show you these trading cards for Twin Peaks that came out at the time back in the early 90s. I'm like, oh, he must have seen that, and that's why he put those trading cards in the game. He was just like straight up going through the box set and just copying everything he saw. But hey, you know, it kind of, it's worked for him, kind of. And, you know, it worked for Kojima before him. Just kind of copying things like that. People like it. I know, I certainly was into Deadly Premonition at the time it came out. It hasn't aged well, at all. Kind of amazing. Especially due to the fact that Twin Peaks did come back in, after Deadly Premonition. At the time, in, you know, 2011, Deadly Premonition was great because there just wasn't any Twin Peaks, and this was like, oh wow, this is such a loving homage to it. And yeah, I mean, the blatant transphobia is something that stains Deadly Premonition pretty hard, especially when you are doing an homage to Twin Peaks, such a queer-friendly show that was ahead of its time. It's pretty rough. But also at the same time, I understand why that happened, because again, if you're doing like an homage to Twin Peaks and stuff, there's only so many things you can take, and like, you either do it whole cloth the same, or you flip it on its head. And like, I can see how that would have shaken out like that, but it was a bad choice. And then, you know, he did, what was it called? J.J. McField and the Island of Lost Dreams, or Island of Lost Memories? I like J.J. McField quite a bit, and I really want to play through it myself one day to show you guys all on stream. We'll definitely do a full playthrough of that, because I really love that game. Definitely want to check out if you don't know about it, J.J. McField. And then, from what I've heard of Deadly Premonition 2, is that it's shit. That's all I've heard, like, from people I really trust about their opinion about it, so... I haven't, like, taken the time to look at Deadly Premonition 2. And of course, the Deadly Premonition director's cut was awful. Absolutely awful, adding that framing device. Sucked all the charm out of the story. And also, they got the colors all wrong. Oh, The Missing, yes, that's right. The Missing, J.J. McField and the Island of Lost Memories. Finally managed to catch it on sale a couple months ago. Have you played it yet? Or has it just been sitting in your library? Because I love that game so much. It's definitely worth doing that game 100%. I wish I could get the stickers from that game. Like, the game uses, like, text messages to get its, like, cutscenes done. It's like it's a simple little platformer, but its story's pretty cool. And there are these stickers that the characters use that I love so much. It's on your console right now because you really want to. Oh, you should definitely play it, and play it 100%. Get all the collectibles. It is brilliant. Okay, where are we at now? We've killed everyone. We can go back and get the... But we don't need to, do we? Let's just do a normal ending. So we just use... items. What are we doing? Okay, I think we're good. We give this to Darkness, and we should get a normal ending, but a different normal ending. If I like philosophy, I should get Telos Principle. I do think I've got the VR version on my wish list, so I'll probably play that. But yeah, I haven't played it yet, and I know that you really like it, Bruxus. And that's what you recommended me. It wasn't Agent A, like I thought, because I got mixed up. I mixed up yours and Soupy Doorman's recommendations when you guys told me back in my very first stream. Let's roll. Right then, let's get a different normal ending. Let's say goodbye. Say, Scholar, I don't mean to complain. I'm just feeling a bit lonely in advance. But there's no point feeling sorry for myself. After all, I'm the one who sparked up a conversation with you in the first place. And journeys are always fleeting. That's just their nature. Yes, the morning birds are already singing. The sun's coming up in the sky. The sky's turning blue. Ships are setting sail into the mist. Thank you, bot, for coughing over the top of... well, snorting over the top of my monologue. I'll miss you. This was honestly one of the best dreams I've ever gotten to see. Goodbye, until we meet again one day, in another dream. It's a great puzzle game, but it's everything else and how it relates to the puzzles that makes them one of my top games of all time. Here we go. This should be the new stuff. I blink my eyes open to find myself in the room that I bought during the semester. It's very plainly furnished and has next to no decorations, but I've been here so long that I've gotten used to it. I'm home. Meow. I reach up to pet the black cat snuggled against my shoulder. Good girl. I murmur as I stroke its velvety fur. It starts to purr. Oh, you're already awake. Did the professor's cat wake you up early again? She won't leave you alone, will she? She sticks to you like glue. He'll be home any day now. You think she'll be okay being separated from you? I remember. It's been a week since the professor went to Kyoto to be with his wife while she delivered their baby. He's not the type who could stand being away from his teaching post for long, so we expect him back today or tomorrow. Once he gets here, he'll come take his cat back. You should play with her as much as you can today, with that yarn ball, but don't lose all sense of time and forget to put back that book of his you borrowed. The cat flumps against my friend's hand. He scratches it behind the ears before leaving the room. I don't know which book he meant, but the idea of spending all day inside appeals to me as much as it probably does to the cat. The cat rolls over to show its fluffy belly. I pet it once more, but it's time to rise. I get up and get dressed. There's a red flower lying next to my pillow. Camellia flower? They're not in season at this time of year. How odd. When I pick the flower up, its petals are slightly warm against my palm. This flower, it must be hers. Hers? What? Hold on. Who do I mean when I say hers? I take the camellia flower. I don't know why, but I can't bring myself to toss the flower away. I set it gently on my desk. A cherry blossom petal flutters through the window on a breeze and settles beside the camellia. It's a lovely day. Maybe I'll go see cherry blossoms in the park later. I know they'll be beautiful. Just beautiful. Wait, what? Why didn't I get the true ending? Did I pick wrong? It must not be counting that. I must have picked the wrong choice at the end of chapter 3, I think. Because they don't mention that in the guide. Hang on, let's where was the last save we made? This one. Yeah, here we go. We reassured her. Let's admit it probably won't go. Is that so? Then again, perhaps that's the best way forward for those two. Sometimes it's silly to go chasing after someone who's left you, especially when they've all gone to the moon. When they've gone all the way to the moon, you can't get much further out of reach than that. Well, enough dilly-dallying, shall we? I step through the door with Baku. Dizziness overcomes me again, as if I'm about to faint, and I close my eyes. Okay. What was the... 821. Door is unlocked. Nighttime. Darkness is here. I don't know why I did that with the axe. Oh wait, because I need to I need to kill everyone. Don't order coffee. We need the coffee for the cup. Give it to Baku so she can drink. And now we axe everyone. A question. Baku the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give dreams a bad name. Swing the axe at the little girl. Okay, we should have enough to make the heart now. Give it to Darkness. Now, am I doing anything wrong here? Make a dead heart. Any choices, take the camellia flower. Now, let's see if we did it right this time. Because if not, I have no idea how to get these other endings. Blink my eyes open to find the room. I'm home. Oh, you're up. Oh, we didn't get woken up by the cat this time. Oh, you're up. You slept in real late today. Then again, you've been snowed under with assignments lately. You must have needed the rest. Come on, rise and shine. Your dorm mother's cooked breakfast for you. Lucky for you, I'm so nice that I'll help you get through it. She's such a good cook. I'm jealous. Maybe I should have moved in here, too. Agree he should move in, or ask about the cherry tree? I want to see both endings, so let's make another save. Facing me is a university student. He delivers a spiel of banter with a laconic smile. His spiel of banter is an interesting turn of phrase. How about the opposite? Since I'm the one dragging you out of bed in the mornings, maybe you should have moved in with me. Life will never be boring if you do. Anyway, for students, night time's for sleeping and daytime's for learning. At least that's what the professor says. So, up and at 'em. I'll go save us a spot at the table. Don't you dare fall back asleep. My friend bustles out of the room. It's time for me to get up and get dressed. There's a red flower lying next to my pillow. A camellia flower? They're not in season at this time of year. How odd. When I pick the flower up, its petals are slightly warm against my palm. This flower, it must be hers. Hers? What? Hold on. What do I mean when I say hers? I take the camellia flower. I don't know why, but I can't bring myself to toss the flower away. I set it gently on my desk. A cherry blossom's petal flits through the window on a breeze and settles beside the camellia. It's a lovely day. Maybe I'll go see the cherry blossoms in the park later. I know they'll be beautiful. Just beautiful. Wait, that's a different ending. So what ending did we get? That wasn't the ending we were supposed to get. It was a different ending, but I didn't even know that that was an ending there. So maybe we were getting the cat ending before, and that was the young man ending? But we were trying to get the sister ending. Well, there's no way to, there's no way I could do... Like, I have no idea how I would go about doing the right thing there, because I don't know. There's not a guide there that will tell me. So I guess that this is as far as we go, I guess, because I tried to follow the guide and ended up with a completely different ending. I'm looking back over it and there's nothing I did wrong. Anyway, let's head on over to just chatting, and we'll have a bit of a chat, I think, while we think about what to do next. We've only got, what, 40 minutes left of stream left. Don't know if that's really enough to start a new game. Not chatting, that's so awkward. Uh-oh, Big Hattie. Ye of little faith. I'm the master at conversation. See? I'm just capable of filling so much space with just words. They just flow out of me.
Oh my god!
Thank you for that, Magoo. Anyway. So, Friday we've got more Dead Space 2. Saturday we have now finished Campus Notes finally. I'm thinking of moving Saturday streams. I don't know. I guess it depends. I haven't talked to Devilbird whether she is that bothered now, especially now that we've technically finished Campus Notes. We will be going back to Campus Notes to finish off some of those other endings and stuff, to see what happens if we don't pick Fuma as the one we want to romance, and things like that. But that'll just be mopping up, basically. I can't imagine it'll take the full amount of time to do all of that. And yeah. Let's see who's online to raid. I think we can call it a stream now. Yeah, let's go. Have a look, see. Okay, who should we raid? Got Larry, but we've raided her plenty of times before. Let's go over. Oh, what is Myra? She is doing art. Yeah, let's take you guys over there. I think. Maybe it changes who's at the train station at the end? Oh, you're talking about... I thought we were still talking about All Dream Long, A Flower Storm. Yeah. Choosing to live in a perpetual hell where no one remembers anything. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, that would make sense. Because, yeah, they did make a big deal of dissolving Fuma right in front of us. And we weren't the biggest fans of Fuma by that point. We weren't that biggest fans of Fuma at any point, really, but it certainly seemed pretty awkward to watch Fuma and be like, oh no, not Fuma. But the other option was to say that we liked KN's boobs or Shion's butt, and I don't know. We weren't going to pick those options, but I guess we're going to have to if we want to see what those endings are. Well, no, it wasn't the computer that was homophobic, because it turns out Fuma was a real person. So it was just Fuma being his normal self. Because it turned out the computer was lying about them being simulations. Anyway, let's get this raid started. Let's get this show on the road. Let me live in this situation where I can't be with who I want. Yeah, it's very, very strange. Like, why even... I don't know. Anyway, raid's warming up. Thank you everyone for joining me. It's frustrating that we couldn't get all the endings, but this was a lovely game nonetheless. And you know, maybe I shouldn't have tried so hard to get all the endings. Maybe if we just let it be and got the true ending. So I guess the true ending is that Baku was us, kind of, and we were dreaming we were someone else as we wandered through the dream. Is that? I don't know what to make of the actual true ending of this game. But yes, thank you everyone for joining me on this journey. We will be back, like I said, on Friday with more Dead Space 2. Saturday with some Campus Notes cleanup, and then maybe starting at some cringe news story. We might move that around, I don't know. Stay peeled for that. And then next Wednesday, no longer have any Monday streams, but next Wednesday we will be doing, I don't know, another puzzle game. I think the next puzzle game I have lined up may also involve dreams. So maybe we're going to have a bit of a theme month. Depending on how long... Yeah, we still got... January can be our month of dreams. So yes, thank you everyone for showing up. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks to all my lurkers. I love you all. You are all my little humblebees. And bye-bye now.